Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, I got to Zora's Domain, and in this episode, I'm gonna figure out what King Dorphin has to say, and Prince Sidon, because he exists, right? I'd like to talk about something before I actually hop into this episode, completely. DLC pack of Breath of the Wild is out, DLC pack number 1, and I own it, I have it, but I'm not going to do an entire video showing off the DLC pack, like all the stuff. I was planning on doing that, and then I decided against it. I'm just going to treat it as if it's normal stuff inside the game, and I'm going to try my best to kind of show off the DLC pack stuff as I continue on. There's a few outfits which I feel are going to be quite difficult to do that with, so I might end up just kind of, I don't know, doing an entire video while looking for the ones that I've missed, but I should be able to find some of them along the way. But without further ado, let's continue on. Now, as you can hear, there's actually a shrine, and as you can see already, there's a shrine right here. And as you can probably already tell, Zora's Domain is one of the notorious lag central things on the Wii U. So, Kakariko Village, numero uno. Ooh, silver longsword. That's really good. I'm gonna pick that up. Let me see. Do I have anything? This is actually pretty trashy, so that can get out of here. Oh, there's a two-handed weapon too. Ooh. Well, I guess longsword should have been the kind of indicator that was how that worked. But yeah, Zora's Domain is, like Kakariko Village, a pretty laggy city. So you're gonna be seeing lag. Nothing I can do about it. Pushing power. Whew. I think I actually do remember what to do with this. I was about to say, I have no idea what to do. But actually, I think I do. I think I have a pretty decent idea of what to do. Sorry, I was just kind of thinking about something that's going to happen in the future, so I don't really need to talk about it here. Because I'll get there when I get there, but I wonder, can I just, like, push it out? Just get it out of here. Oh, wait, no, I know what to do. I'm not dumb. I got this. Watch this. Oh, wham, look at that. Fun fact, not how I took care of it at all. This is a lot different to how I did this first time around. Come on, you can do it, Oh, crap. Come on, stop. That didn't work out. If anything, that probably messed it up more. Here. So it's gonna roll right around here-ish. That's a pretty good spot to set this up. I'm just gonna set up like a little safe area, so the ball will get caught there, and I don't have to worry about it as much. Hopefully that works out. It's probably not going to, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's probably going to go more to the right than I want it to, but we'll see. Alright, do that. Easy. Simple. Oh, crap. Hold on. Yep. I was about to say I can't do this without destroying my little safe area, but no, I can. Alright, nice. So I gotta do that real quick and then make a extremely quick switch to this. So I can hit it over here. And that should be good. Nice! Ah, that took a bit of maneuvering, but I ended up doing it, so that's all that matters. Alright, with that shrine out of the way, I think it's about time we actually go and explore the domain. See what I can do around here. See who I can talk to. Good evening. Welcome to Marat Mart. Marat Mart? Same thing. This is where you'll find our general store, the Coral Reef. Our workshop, the Hammerhead, is also here. Or, do you need something else? I'm good. But I do see something quite interesting over there. I've met the Zora. I've met Highlands. But I have yet to meet a Goron. Hey, you're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? So, he had to get on his back for some reason. I guess we'll figure out why later on down the road, but shock arrows, huh? So I have to do something with shock arrows, because I'm going to assume Zora, being fish, cannot hold shock arrows, because it's electricity, so they can't really use them. So, I'm probably going to have to use shock arrows. Speaking of shock arrows... Hey! Who did it? Who stole my shock arrows? Your Link! Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. It's been 100 years... See, it's... Wow, that was beautiful. It's been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now, I, Segan, will cut you down myself. What do you mean? Playing dumb, huh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. Ah, of course. Because you stole my shock arrow. That's why. In that case, you take responsibility of appeasing the divine beast Varuta. Humph. So, shock arrows have to do something with the divine beast. I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to stop making these dumb little parallels, because I'm going to learn everything right about now. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way. I am Dorfin, ruler of the Zora. That object on your waist. Is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I've gotten a look at you, it is all too clear that you are the Hylian champion, Link. Don't tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link, that champion. So that's why I heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary! I've been sleeping. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you seem to not remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha, yes? You do you not? Mipha who? I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? That Mipha who kind of reminds me of, like... Okay, so I was recently watching a few YouTube videos, and they were talking about, like... God, it's just YouTube drama, you know, where, like, they completely try to forget about someone, and they're like, Who? Who? Mipha who? Enough cringe for one episode. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. This is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you will have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone can stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorphin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, this is rude to speak. It is rude to speak that way to your king and his guests. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this, and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. Wind Waker? Ooh, is this trying to show that Wind Waker comes after this game? Oh god, is this gonna be like Ocarina of Time? How it like split the entire timeline, and Wind Waker is like now. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Forget that. Ugh. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air is one. So you could not think this would be... Wow, it's late, alright? It's late at night. I know I'm breaking the immersion, breaking the fourth wall. It's super late at night and I'm recording this, so please forgive me. Or I could just not be able to read. That's actually been a running theme throughout this entire Let's Play, so I'm going to say a bit of the latter. For us, Zora, water and air is one. So you would not think this would be quite as so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir, near to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense danger will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. First time we've seen a Divine Beast, and God, I have to say that music is so fitting. It's perfect. Anyway, the Divine Beast, Varuta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beasts. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to our research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Segan, who is quite shock resistant for Azora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive. Yes, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive the whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside of it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in, let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer this gift to you as a show of faith. This is the Zora's armor. Not only does it get swimming speed up, but wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. It's beautiful. I love this armor. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like Azora. Please take good care of it. King Dorphin! Surely you do not really intend to give this outside of the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they shall have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So, why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we need to appease Vah Ruta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Alright, well, now that we have the Zora's armor, I might as well put it on. Oof. That, I'm gotta say, looking pretty nice, looking pretty snazzy. And I think before I actually go meet up with him, I'm going to try swimming up a waterfall. Oh, you, hi! It's me! I'm the one Prince Sidon left at the top of the tower. The name's Groove. In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Prince Sidon. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into the Zora River from the top of the tower. Then I came back here. I was deeply moved seeing your reflection on the water surface as I dove in. Yes, deeply moved. Deeply moved? It is my observation that a person's true colors shine the brightest when they dive freely into the waves. Congratulations on the new Zora armor. It is most impressive indeed. Wearing the Zora's armor, even a Hylian like you can climb a waterfall and get back up here in no time at all. That said, if you don't mind me asking, would you please show me that the true colors that as you dive into the water? Oh. You can dive headfirst from here into the water below. It would be a true beauty made flesh. Please consider. Well, because I'm already trying to dive off, I guess I might as well. I just pressed the wrong button. Alright, well, at least I can show swimming up a waterfall. You just press A and just swim up a waterfall. And once you get to the top, you fling up into the air and you open up your glider. Maybe this time I can actually press the right button. Blinding brightness! Radiant beauty! Ahem. Okay, now climb up the waterfall, and then meet me back here. So, yes, this is just a nice little way to show off how you're supposed to climb up waterfalls. And fun fact, when you go up a waterfall, you don't waste stamina, so do it as much as you want, I guess. Fantastic! Can you feel that? My soul is on fire! It's pulsating with beauty! You showed me something truly special. Thank you so much. Now then, come over here real quick. That was a side quest. Very short, but it's just kind of a nice little way to show you how to use your Zora's armor. That was amazing! I saw your dive and waterfall climb with my very own lucky eyes, and now those very eyes are flooded with tears of joy. Yes, I must thank you somehow. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, I feel emotionally ravaged after that. It's not every day I get to see a diving form as beautiful as yours, you know. I'll be looking forward to the next dive. I really will. With that being said and done and that side quest being completed, again, I don't think I've said this actually, so I'm not going to say again, but I'm not going for all the side quests. That would take literal years. Probably not literal, but it would take a long amount of time. So, with that being said, I might as well go down to the square and meet up with Sidon and Old Man Jenkins. I actually don't know his name. Didn't even look at it. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Mipha, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful... Alright, fanciful lie. Not this Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon the Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
You didn't think you could only get memories from little areas spread around the world, did you? Oh, my voice. No, that's not how the memory system really works. While there are memories just kind of spread around the world that you have to find with the camera, that's not necessarily where you get all the memories. You do actually have to go and do the Divine Beasts in order to get all your memories. So it's just kind of neat. You're not necessarily, just searching for the memories. You also find them when you actually continue on with the story, technically. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take your word for it. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how you get the shock arrows that you need. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me? Huh? What in the... That is the Zora's armor from before. Lady Mipha made it with her own hand, and yet it fits perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know what who her heart belongs to, and who she made the special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him, and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose this is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder. It is called Polymus Mountain, and there you will find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the Divine Beast, I estimate that you will need At least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Would you still doubt him, Muzu? I have not told you. I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link. Let's get moving. The fastest way to Polymath Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. The Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows, and then come to me. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop the Divine Beast onslaught. With all that being said and done, I think I'm going to end off this episode. In the next episode, I'm actually not going to continue on. I'm not going to continue on with the story. I'm actually going to go back and get a few things done that I needed to get done that I completely forgot about when I was actually in the general area the first time around. So when that time comes, I'll go do it. Okay, next episode. And then we'll continue on with the story. But thank you for watching this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.